I know everybody saw the Victoria's Secret fashion show, so let's create Miss Bella Hadid's glowy bronzy look from the show. I am absolutely gagged over that look and I am obsessed with every aspect of it. So we're going to pull a ton of inspo into my look that we're doing today. So I'm going to start with the Maybelline Grippy Primer Serum. I've been absolutely loving this stuff. I love how many bronzy, glowy, like 90s supermodel, early 2000s supermodel looks there were. I am so happy they brought that look back. Now, while the primer sits on the skin, I'm gonna go ahead and lightly fill in my brows. Bella had a really light brow with her look because she had the gorgeous bombshell like blonde going on. So I'm just gonna lightly fill these in. Now I'm going to spot conceal with my NARS pot concealer in all of my problem areas that I'm having. That way, while we do our eyes, it has time to dry down. And lay my brows down with the What the Fluff brow gel. Now I'm gonna carve my brows out with my NARS pot concealer also. And now I'm just gonna blend that down. Now we're gonna go in and do the eyes. I'm gonna start with a base of my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the shade Light Medium. I'm gonna go in and use this as a base in like a transition shade between all of the shadows because I'm not going super crazy with this look. It's pretty much just gonna be like a bronzy with like a light smoky aspect to it, but more of like a smoky wing. So I'm just gonna put that in the crease. Yep. Now I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario Masters Original palette. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a bronzier shade right here. Pop that into the outer corner. And kind of flick it out and up with the brush. Now we're gonna go in and do a smoky wing. It can be messy, I don't really care because we haven't done the base yet, so that is not our concern, but I'm gonna go in with like a medium brown and pick it up on a smudging brush and just make a wing shape with the shadow. And then that is pretty much all we're doing for the eyes. Besides this, we're gonna go in with glitter because it was a super bronzy look and I have this Kylie Cosmetics Wet Quad that we're gonna go in with because it really is just gonna give us that like gorgeous wet eye look. I'm just gonna pop that on the lid. I'm gonna go in with the Haus Labs contour stick. Bro, the hair is like really pissing me off right now. Now I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Natural Foundation. This is a new purchase. I don't know how it's gonna perform, so we're gonna pray. I'm gonna go in with my Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint brush and pat that on the back of my hand and just kind of pat that into the skin. And I'm gonna avoid the areas that I just put the contour in, and I'm gonna avoid my under eyes. I feel like because this is all about the skin, we wanna make sure we do not look cakey, which means less is more. But we still wanna make this full coverage, so. Now I'm going in with the Say Creamy bronzer, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face before doing concealer. Now we're gonna go in with concealer. I'm going in with the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the shade Birch. It is really light on me, so I am going in with a teeny bit, but this is what I use for full coverage looks. Now we're baking. I literally paused it and forgot to unpause it, but I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Powder. Now while that bakes, we're gonna go in and set our bronzer with powder bronzer. Now I'm gonna go in and dust the powder off. I'm gonna go in again with this and bring it to my bottom lash line to pull the look down. I'm gonna go in and line my bottom lash line with black liner. Okay, so I just lined my lower lash line. I'm not doing my waterline on the top because fuck that. Now I'm gonna do my blush. So I noticed on Bella, she didn't really have anything crazy going on with her blush. The blush kind of melted perfectly into the bronzer because it was a very bronzy look. So there was minimal blush, if not any at all. But I am gonna go in with Toasted Teddy by Rhode because I feel like this is the perfect bronzy look blush. And I'm gonna work it into where the bronzer is and a little bit on the apples of my cheek, but kind of just focus it in that area. Now I'm gonna go in with highlight on the tip of my nose, right there. The bridge, right there. And then the corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes and do mascara. Now that we have the mascara done, I'm absolutely obsessed because it makes me look like I actually have eyelashes. I'm gonna go in with the One Size Powder Melt Setting Spray. Now we're gonna go in and do the lip combo. I'm gonna keep it super, super neutral and like a good nude lip that's glossy because Bella's lip in the show was nude. And then I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Supple Glaze. And then last but not least, the face hairspray. And that is the final look, which is my take on Bella Hadid's Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2025 look.